Welcome to the Stop Orbiting podcast, where we teach men and women how to exit the orbit of those who only want to use, manipulate, or devalue them. Listener discretion is advised. These stories are real and shared to educate, not exploit. According to the CDC, about 1 in 3 female murder victims in America are killed by a man they once loved, an average of 3 women every single day. That means right now, somewhere, a man is about to crash out and throw away his life over someone who is not satisfied with him. That's what we're here to stop. She's not happy emotionally, mentally, or physically, and you still want her anyway. You start chasing, arguing, losing focus, and that's how good men end up in cuffs or coffins. Exit the orbit. Explore new galaxies. Don't crash out. This is the Stop Orbiting podcast, where accountability meets awareness, and survival starts with self-control. The opinions expressed here are mine alone, and don't necessarily reflect those of this platform. Neither I nor this platform take responsibility for what your crazy butt decides to do after listening. This podcast is about awareness, not revenge. If somebody doesn't like you, if the energy isn't mutual, don't chase it. Part ways. Dismiss the orbit. Start a new life. Because peace of mind isn't optional, it's policy. The launch April 27, 2025. That's the day Kayli Grace Arseth, 22, met Jose Luis Lopez S.O.C.K.S, 27, in Richfield, Minnesota. They met the way so many people do now, through messages, maybe a swipe, maybe a mutual friend. The conversation was easy. He made her laugh. She made him feel seen. To him, that felt like liftoff. To her, it was just a friendly launch sequence. Talking, learning, seeing if the chemistry was real. The drift by early June, she'd made her decision. Whatever spark existed wasn't mutual. She told him she valued friendship. He misread kindness as consent and attention as attachment. That's how every crash out begins, when someone builds their worth around another person's gravity. For almost 2 months, Jose Luis Lopez S.O.C.K.S orbited Kayli's life. Messages, calls, maybe more attempts to reconnect. And on June 16, 2025, she said the words that end dangerous missions. "I just want to be friends." That sentence should have been the parachute. Instead, it became the fuse. Later, police found Kayli dead in her apartment. Jose was taken into custody the same day. Prosecutors say her honesty, her choice to step back, was the moment that triggered his collapse. That's what a crash out looks like. A man mistaking rejection for betrayal, boundaries for disrespect, distance for humiliation. He wasn't landing, he was descending. And every no she gave him sounded like an alarm he couldn't turn off. He lost control of. Kindness isn't consent. Access isn't attachment. Rejection isn't disrespect. But in a world where people mistake attention for validation, these truths sound offensive instead of obvious. The result? Crash outs. The autopsy cockpit: pride, fuel, entitlement, trigger, rejection. Impact zone: her apartment. When you believe someone owes you affection, every boundary feels like betrayal. That's when admiration turns to aggression. It's not about love, it's about losing control of identity. The lessons from the wreckage. Lesson 1. No indication of interest means no need to express attraction. If there's no green light, don't launch. Lesson 2. No attraction means no relationship. You can't negotiate desire, you can only respect it. Lesson 3. No relationship means no energy, support, or attention. Stop fueling rockets that aren't leaving the ground. Lesson 4. Check psychological SMV. Psychological sexual market value. Maturity is value. Stability is value. Anything less? Abort.